Welcome to Life Online, a weekly broadcast of Global Response Network. Hi, welcome to Life Online, a weekly broadcast designed to awaken, inspire, and motivate you as you walk with God throughout the week. This week I want to speak to you out of Philippians chapter 3, starting in verse 7. The Apostle Paul writes, "But what things were gain to me, these I have counted as loss for Christ. Yet indeed, I also count all things lost for the excellence of the knowledge of Christ Jesus my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and count them as rubbish, that I might gain Christ." Paul says, listen, the life I once lived, I don't even care about it anymore. To me, it was like garbage. It was like a dumpster. My life was like rubbish, he says, compared to knowing Christ. There was no comparison. And yet, how many of us would say that oftentimes we tend to go back to the dumpster in our walk with God? It doesn't make any sense, does it? At all. When we stop and think, in fact, many of you, I probably spoke to you, and you said to me in the past, man, I wouldn't want to live that old life. I don't want to go back to that old life. I don't want to be that old person again. And yet, how many times when we are tempted, do we actually go digging through the dumpster of our old life? It doesn't make any sense. You know, I don't know about you, but there's been times, even since I've been a follower of Jesus, that I've actually gone back to the dumpster looking for things to satisfy my own heart. That's sad. That's not the will of God. God desires for us to find our satisfaction in Him, to be satisfied in Him. I remember one time, there's a friend of mine who said, Tom, you know the reason why we oftentimes go back to the dumpster looking to fulfill the desires of our heart? It's because Jesus wasn't enough for us. Why is that? How could that possibly be that we could be followers of Jesus and say, Jesus, you're not enough for me. Really, I need to go back and get a hold of some of that old garbage from my life to somehow satisfy me. That's crazy. It's absolute craziness. The reality is that a lot of us heard a message probably at one time that sounded something like this. Come to Jesus and He'll fix your life. He'll give you every little thing you ever wanted. He'll make you happy. He'll bring you lots of joy. He'll fix your marriage. He'll fix your family. He'll fix your job. You'll get a raise, or all those things. It was as though somebody was saying, God was created for your good pleasure. And then all of a sudden we start living real life, trying to follow Jesus under that kind of an idea, and we realize that's not Christianity at all. In fact, it's totally the opposite. Jesus said, if you want to follow me, you need to lay all that stuff behind, take up your cross, and then come follow me. He said, leave the old man in the dumpster. Don't turn around, don't look back, don't go after it, leave it there, and come follow me, and I'll give you a brand new life. Friends, this is exciting. Listen, we don't have to go back to the dumpster. God's desire for us is that we continue to look up. We continue to go after Him, that we continue to be normal Christians who seek Him and desire Him more than life itself. We seek and desire Him more than the old garbage that we left in the dumpster. Can I encourage you today? Leave the old man in the dumpster. Leave all that stuff in the dumpster. It will take us nowhere. It'll take you nowhere. You're going to be tempted today, I guarantee it, to do something. Maybe you're going to be tempted to go look through the dumpster again and pick something out and do something you know that you shouldn't do. I want to encourage you today. Look up. Keep going after God today. Don't stop. Go after Him with all your heart. Love Him with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and love somebody. Maybe today you can help somebody not to go back to the dumpster, but you can help them to keep looking up. God bless you and have a great week. We'll connect again next time on Life Online as we do our best to awaken, inspire, and motivate you in your daily walk with God.